they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Running the toss to Brooks here. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Pickett now from the gun here. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Second and 4. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And Godwin going to have a Bucs first down as he'll get this down to the 47-yard line. Operating from the gun, Zimmerman. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. The numbers for him from a week ago. 8 catches, 60 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
Off play action, Zimmerman. And this is incomplete. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got Otton on the out route. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 2nd down and 4.
At the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw. Zimmerman. He completes it to Evans. And Evans will have a Bucs first down as a tackle made at the 15-yard line. Up the middle they go. Ballard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Complete right side to Otten. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal from the 3.
Buccaneers, first down.
White. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Leads to 2nd and
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. 2nd and 2. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bucs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Now Pickett.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
And they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away.
That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq.
Throwing to start the drive. Zimmerman. That is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying. Down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Back to throw. Zimmerman. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
2nd and short now following the fumble.
The offense retains possession.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ballard, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Off the play fake, Zimmerman. And that is incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
On the return is Peterson. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Pickett. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Pickett.
And his throw is incomplete.
Rough incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Dialing up another pass here, Pickett. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Now a 2nd and 10. Pickett will look to throw it here.
Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
They'll try and run here with Brooks.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt.
And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Operating from the gun, Zimmerman.
Throw out right. It's brought in by Otten.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Zimmerman. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Off play action. Zimmerman. There's Evans again. Complete.
And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Bucs at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ballard. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. Zimmerman.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
He's got Otten.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Zimmerman. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught.
And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
At the Panthers' 5-yard line.
Back to throw. Zimmerman to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Cade Otton,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Brooks.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Encroachment defense.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, these two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Pickett back to throw.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. 64 yards.
And the Panthers are back within a score.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Off the play fake, Zimmerman.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Got a man, that's Leggett.
Gets through, and now an opening. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a 1st down.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Here's Pickett.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Operating from the gun, Zimmerman right back to Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw, Zimmerman.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
That's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on 3rd down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Back to throw. Pickett. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Final play of the first half. Here's Pickett.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Defense.
A 4th down pass interference call.
And everyone works hard on 3rd down. That's usually the money down. Get off the field. It intensifies when it's a 4th down. You think you've got it done. You think you've completed the play. Instead, you see a flag. Pass interference gives them a new set of downs.
So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll begin with a trip up to Nashville. Washington on the road at Tennessee. And it's the visiting side who have the lead in that one. Amari Cooper, a touchdown reception. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Zimmerman forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. Here's a handoff to Brooks running left.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Pickett.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down. Looking to throw. Pickett. And his throw here's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
From the gun, here's Pickett. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now White lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Back to throw. Zimmerman.
Here's White. They set up the screen.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line.
The Panthers offense and Kenny Pickett headed back onto the field. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Panthers.
Xavier Legette.
54 yards.
And the Panthers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And it's now 17-14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Looking to throw. Zimmerman. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have a bit of nickname after something like that, some big jelly or something like that.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Being chased out left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
That's out wide for Palmer. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Back to throw. Zimmerman.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw again. Over the middle to Evans. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Look at Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Cade Otten
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Buccaneers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And Cade Otten capped things off with a touchdown grab. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and Xavier Legette set to take over once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks.
And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Now Pickett.
That is caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them a lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Now a give to Brooks running right.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense. We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up fourth down.
And his kick is good, and that'll bring him back within a point.
So that gets him a little closer as he converts there, but you have to think back to the field goal he missed earlier.
Right now, that's the difference between leading and trailing. So at this moment, he's reciting that kicker's prayer that we know so well. Just give me one more shot before this one's said and done.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Derek Brown.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now third down and very long.
Off play action. Zimmerman. Open man has got it. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Ballard. So he stopped for no gain, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
From the gun on third down, Zimmerman under pressure, and down he goes.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. So 2 sacks for the rookie, definitely making an impact here in year one.
And in a ton of different ways because rushing the passer, that was supposed to be a skill that he was developing. Looks to me like he's figured it out already.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Quick completion here to Johnson.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Panther first down.
Off play action. Pickett.
And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Once again, it's Brooks.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 8.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Pickett locates Hardman for another catch.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Now a 2nd and 2. Up the middle with Brooks here. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
13 yards, 1st down, Panthers. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football. Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Robinson will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. And a little quarterback draw option works to perfection for him.
Yeah, it's hard to account for the quarterback in most situations on defense, and that's why the quarterback draw is so successful. Everyone else covered, makes a little fake, runs into the end zone.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again.
And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go now.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A 9-yard loss.
Back to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Ballard. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Covered by J.C. Horn.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
They run out of the gun with Brooks here.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey.
This to perhaps salt this one away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game, his 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
This is 1st and 10.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Able to shake him off. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he's going to fall on this one himself. So a bit of a weird ending for sure, but they will indeed come up short as this game is over.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that.